Man is by nature a political animal. The education of the citizen should be the first care of the legislator. Political rhetoric aims at establishing in the mind of the hearer a certain belief to induce or confirm a certain feeling or to create a certain action. The law is common reason, and its enactment is for the common good. The state exists for the sake of a good life, and not for the sake of life only. The virtue of the good man and the good citizen is not necessarily the same. The true ruler is he who rules in accordance with law and reason. The end of the state is the good life, and justice is the means to that end. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The state comes into existence for the sake of life, but exists for the sake of the good life. The law should be supreme over all, and the rulers should be servants, not masters of the law. The state is a partnership of equals for the purpose of a self-sufficient life. The city exists not only for the purpose of living, but for the purpose of living well. The state is by nature clearly prior to the family and to the individual, since the whole is of necessity prior to the part. The end of politics is not the power to rule, but the good life. The aim of the wise legislator is to make the citizens good by nature and habit. The good life is a life of happiness and virtue. All men, by nature, desire knowledge. The law is the bond of civilized society. The virtue of a good ruler is like that of a good captain who can steer a ship through stormy waters. The law is reason, unaffected by desire. The man who is truly good and wise will bear with dignity whatever fortune sends, and will always make the best of his circumstances. The life of money-making is one undertaken under compulsion, and wealth is evidently not the good we are seeking, for it is merely useful and for the sake of something else. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Those who wish to gain the good graces of a prince will often offer him things that he does not care for, while they neglect to offer him what he really needs.